Welcome back, my friends. Time for the next stream. Level cap 89, Titan Liza split is finally done. But we are still not getting a break. So I have leveled everything, this could be a mistake again, everything to 89 outside of my both protect mons. And yeah, Urshifu is looking really nice, to be honest. Moveset is Brick Break, Crunch, Close Combat and Sucker Punch. After one level up we will get Wicked Blow and we will take that over Crunch for sure. And I think Brick Break is always a flex slot. We have to do something before we start basically with the stream, like with the fights. Because I have obviously planned some fights for the stream. But I want to actually pick up the candy in Shoal Cave first. So I don't forget that and stuff like that. Also keep in mind we have leftovers now. And this leftovers we can trade now for choice item and stuff like that. We can also keep the leftovers if we need the leftovers for a fight. We can basically change that for every fight. And before we beat everything in the most deep space center basically, we will have only one item, and after that we will get dive, and then we even have 2 options for every fight. Okay, so this is amazing. We don't need anything else outside of Pidgeot, because Pidgeot can fly. Yeah, we will let we will let a lot of routes open, just because of the legendaries later and stuff like. Ooh, this is wrong. Okay, I will manipulate the time pretty quickly. Give me 1 second. Hopefully this will not make anything weird with the stream. It should be fine. So we can grab that now because it's time dependent, and I think that should make it. Okay. We need. Yeah, we need water here for sure. Okay. I need to find that still, like I'm not exactly sure where it is. But yeah, I can already turn the... I don't want to forget that. Give me 1 second, I can already turn my clock back again. Because that's basically, you just do it with your PC time. Okay. It should be somewhere here, like, at least in the docs we can see that it should be somewhere here. So, not looking like that, to be honest. Okay, that is something, but that is the TM, okay. Yeah, okay. It's still miss. Ah, there is something. Okay, we found it. We found it, my boys. So we have 6 candies now. Okay. And the level cap is perfectly managed, like with level 90 for example, you would open new ranges. So yeah, if you need a candy, no, it will change a lot for ranges and stuff like that. But yeah, we have no scales for now at least. We need to beat the entire most deep center. And then after that, we will actually get a lot of candies with dive and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, for the first fight, we already need to pre-poison my Poisonmon, basically. 162 HP that was. I will confirm that again. So 162 HP is exactly correct, yeah. Okay. So yeah, this will maybe take some seconds. We'll try to find a wild Salazzle now. If I'm like 1 HP or something like that below, it's fine. Yeah, so I could technically also pre-burn. I need to be just careful that I'm not in Stone Edge range. Yeah, it's really close. That's the problem. 157 is Stone Edge range. So yeah, we need basically really... Yeah, that's why I need pre-poison here. Okay. Yeah, let's just wait. If I can manage between 158 and 162, it's fine. But otherwise, I will need a Toxic basically on Roserade. Okay, Salazzle, I'm waiting for you. Zoroark. Okay. Toxic, please. That is not toxic. That is toxic, but I need toxic on this guy. That is really good. Okay. We got it. Okay, we can repel again. And we need 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We will heal our Roserade with a Pidgeot Berry. And we don't care about Pidgeot because Pidgeot is basically not in the team for the next fight. So we will just put it into the box. Okay. So Roserade will just get the Miracle Seed here. It doesn't really matter that much, but yeah, why not? So Miracle Seed. Okay, we have Donphan. We have Salazzle. We have Groudon, but it's fine that it is basically 85. Need that Pokemon for 1 pivot. I would like to keep my monster low because we still have 1 gym to fight. I think you can pre-status before the Elite 4. I think so at least. But I'm not exactly sure. I will find that out. Beedrill. And Hemi. Okay. So, so we have the Citrus Berry on my Groudon. We have a Big Berry on my Donphan. We will have the leftovers on my Salazzle. The Charcoal on Hemi. And then we will have my mega item for Beedrill. Okay. Double checking some stuff, and I also need to load the script in a second. Checking if this is really fine. If I get a burn, it's fine, I think. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so 85 is okay. 85 is actually okay. Even if I get a burn. Yeah. Okay. Beedrill. And Hemi, okay. So, let me load the script. Yep, we can go. We can go for the first fight in the stream. I have 3 fights planned, basically, for this stream. Then we will have a boss fight and back to back to back to back to back. I think after that we have basically the tag battle. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. We are in the really late game right now. Let's not make any mistakes. We have a big box still. We can sack some mons if we need to. But yeah. Okay. So Sturdy, Bright Powder, Steelix lead. I'm pre-damaged with my Roserade for the next Pokemon, basically. This Steelix is forced to use Stealth Rocks this turn here. This can't boom. It can boom technically, but it cannot boom on my Roserade right now. And the AI can go for a slow kill over rocks. So that's why it's really important that I'm not in Stone Edge range. We will double Magical Leaf here, basically. I couldn't find a way to break the Sash and kill it. For that, I need stuff like Aura Sphere. Look at this fucking damage from Roserade, man. That is disgusting. So we will blow the rocks away in a second. Because of the pre-damage, we will always bait in the Zebra. The Zap Striker. This is always Overheat now. We will go to Donphan. On the first Overheat, we will also get some rocks damage here. Completely fine. This is on -2 special attack now. Yep. Now we will use Rapid Spin to blow the rocks away. Okay. 80 HP. I calced that really carefully. I'm just checking again. But I calced everything pretty carefully here. That we will always proc the berry after the next move here. Because the highest damage now is high horsepower, low kick, and that's max 22%. And what that means exactly for us is that this Wiki Berry will always proc. We will just play it super safe. We will just knock off here. Because this have focus band. We never die to this. We always proc the Wiki Berry here. We're always safe, basically. Knock off. That the focus band is gone. And now we can finish this off, basically, with anything. It doesn't really matter. Just EQ. Donphan always survives. And now we will bait in a fast kill from Simisia. We have basically a slow kill from Appletoon as well, but that's a slow kill. So this should always be Simis here now. Yeah, exactly. And this is random move. That's why I need a pivot here. This can be anything. This can be HP Ice, Flamethrower, Grass Knot. If this is Grass Knot, Citrus Berry proc, and we always bait Grass Knot again because we want to see the Grass Knot basically here. Yeah, it is Grass Knot on my Crawdon already, but the good news is after the Citrus proc, it will still be only Grass Knot. Yeah, we are never betting Flamethrower here. This is always Grass Knot, never Nasty Plot on the switch in. We go to Salazzle. This is Focus Band, that's why we need to play around the Focus Band here now. It's really important. And yeah, Grass Knot. And what we will do with Salazzle, that's pretty obvious, I guess. With Leftovers, we are not taking any damage basically from this Grass Knot. So we'll Encore this into Grass Knot now. Now we will Toxic this because we want to play around the Focus Band first of all. Grass Knot, yep, exactly. Okay, we can use a Sludge Bomb here one time. We will Encore this one more time to make sure, because Encore will end next turn. So we will Encore this again into Grass Knot. Yep, exactly. Next Pokemon is Appletoon, because I just basically out-damage both Pokemon in the back. The whole plan is to bait the Weakness Policy Corviknight last, because the moveset is pretty dangerous. With Iron Defensive, Power Trip, Agility and Body Press. And if you proc the Weakness Policy, Power Trip can go pretty crazy actually. So yeah, obviously we want to avoid that. And because we out-damage basically both mons here right now, this will be Appletoon. Because Appletoon is just basically first in the team order. This can lead seed on the switch in. That's completely fine. Yeah. My Beedrill can tank every move here, riskless. Even Dragon Pulse crit. We Mega Evolve and kill this with U-turn. That's why Beedrill is so good in so many situations. Not like because it's hitting so hard. Because that's why U-turn is also a scale, by the way. 100%, like 100% understandable. We kill this and position my Arcanine now for the Corviknight. So it's not that easy to hard switch into this Corviknight. Because it can agility on the switch and it can maybe... Body press is fine as well. But yeah, if you see one Iron Defensive here, like one Iron Defense, and that means you can't kill this anymore. And that's why, yeah, Flare Blitz with Charcoal Boost will always kill this now. Okay, and with that the first fight is over. I think this was pretty riskless. The next fight is, however, not riskless. We can lose a Pokemon there for sure. I think I have a okayish plan, but it is sadly enough only okayish. Not really good, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, I need a flyer. This will happen a lot of times because I will obviously use the item. And we want to have the choice band in this fight. So I need a flyer pretty quickly. Okay. Slate board. And here is basically the NPC where we can trade my lefties now for any item, and we can also change back choice band basically. I can just show you for new people. So we got the choice band basically now. We have the choice band instead of the leftovers. And now we can just talk to him again and just take something else for the choice band. So we can always trade the items whenever we want basically. So, and there is a big threat in this fight. I mean, really big threat, okay? That's impossible how big this fucking threat is actually. But I have a pretty good plan against this fucking asshole, I would say. And we will see first time Urshifu in the team. Double checking some stuff here. Okay. So this is a citrus berry. Choice band on Urshifu. Citrus berry on Dreadnought. Citrus berry on Torterra. Zoomlands on Azu. And Chesterberry on Flygon. Okay, let me set up the team pretty quickly in the calc. Okay, so Dreadnought, Torterra, Flygon, Azu. Okay. Export. Yeah, we can lose a Pokemon for sure in this fight, like I said. I'm fine with that. I didn't use that Pokemon for a really long time. Yeah, it's also 1 speed, and I don't know. It was not that useful anymore at some point. We have better mons in that case. Okay. Alright, there is a super... This is a 6-mon team, by the way. There is a super big threat in this fight. And usually... it's not even in Nuzlocke like that. It's also in competitive a lot of time like that. Every time this Pokemon will enter the field, you need to sack something. And we want to play around that Pokemon. That's really important. So we will Sticky Webs turn 1 here. For the mons later. We will eat the Stone Edge like a boss. Even if this crits. And we would always survive the Stone Edge. Citrus Berry will proc down. And with that, we will just Sticky Webs here. That's really good for later on. Now we will switch hard to Urshifu, but that we also avoid Intimidate. That doesn't really matter, because Choice Bandit, Urshifu would actually kill this Scrafty. We get the free switch in here. We close combat, kill this Scrafty now. With that we will get a drop here. Special defensive and defensive drop. And we will straight up bait in the thread what I was talking about, okay? So we will bait now in Life Orb Darmanitan, Sheer Force Life Orb Jolly Nature, because the AI doesn't know about the sticky webs. And with that, this fucking monkey is gone. Good freaking night! Okay, -2, Shifu, -2. This is so good, man. This is so fucking good. Okay. Oh, that is awesome. That feels so fucking good, man. Like, you need to sack against this Pokemon. Like, there are like no mons where you can hard switch in against this fucking monkey. So, yeah. This is always still only after -2. This is only and only dual wing beat, never anything else. The typing is just really nice here against Aero. So this is always dual wing beat. We will go to Dreadnought here. Pretty easy tank that dual wing beat like a boss. So this is unnerf as well. So that means my berry will not proc right now, but it will proc after I will kill this Aero. Technically, we don't even need the berry. So we could also save the berry here. We will always survive the EQ and always kill this with liquidation now. Dreadnought late game doing something. Technically, actually, Dreadnought is most of the time a really good Aero counter here in this ROM. I just realized that. It's really good. Like, if it's shell armor, of course, right? Needs to be shell armor for sure. And Aero is not always easy to handle. Yeah, this is Dura, and this is Draco Meteor now, or Body Press. We don't really care. We'll go to Torterra. Yeah, technically the Citrus Berry is useless, I would say, because we don't need that. We would always bait Dura anyways. So that's a lot of damage, but we don't fucking care. Okay, we EQ. This can use rocks here. It's fine if this happens. Yeah, I would like to eat a bit more damage, otherwise I could, I think, bait something else here. I could actually bait Aggie, and I don't want to bait Aggie. I want to actually bait always... I can control my HP, that's a good thing, but I need to basically use Wood Hammer now then. Okay, there's the next Draco. I think this should be Ice Shard. Always, yeah. This is Ice Shard, okay, cool. That means we will always bait in Weavile now. We can kill this with EQ now here. And this is always Weavile, and then Aggie is last what can explode basically. There's a Weavile. This is, by the way, Bright Powder. But that doesn't really matter, because my Azu is still slower. This should be exactly Ice Shard on the switch in. That's a perfect switch in basically. We will get also rocks damage, but I'm fine with that kinda. Okay, we will always draining kills. Zoom lens we can't miss with that. And yeah, the good news is Weavile don't have good moves against me. Even if this will Sword Dance, it's fine. Sadly enough, this is not even a guaranteed 2-shot. That's never basically a 2-shot. But yeah, we don't really care, like we can see. We don't really care. We can also use Play Rough here now. Are we in guaranteed grass knot range if I use Play Rough here? Maybe. Okay, this is grass knot. The problem is, even this Eggy is last, I'm always risking a crit here. Because the rocks are up, the chance is even higher that my Flygon can die now. Because this is fucking minus special defensive Eggy. Not Eggy. I cannot stay in here because of Quick Claw. I would always die here to a crit anyways. And Azu with 214 HP. That's why I actually did... Yeah, this is not always, but most likely Grass Knot. It can, I think, Sleep Powder on the Switch, and what is completely fine. Sleep Powder would be even free. That would be GG now. Okay, buddy, hold. It's way too free. It's way too fucking free. Flygon can hold. We have some options. The problem about the other options is that it is sadly enough not riskless because this can Quick Claw Sleep Powder. And Sucker Punch Choice Bandit will kill this. But Choice Bandit Sucker Punch will not work if this will Sleep Powder. So yeah. That fight was not entirely riskless. I couldn't find a way actually to have a last Pokemon what can beat this riskless. Even if it's last, because Psychic and Grass Knot are really good coverage moves. Basically stab moves from this guy. And yeah, like even Magnezone is getting a lot of damage, for example. It's not doing enough damage. So yeah, technically, and it's Quick Claw, so it can just proc Quick Claw even after the sticky webs. Okay. We have exactly one more fight for the stream. This fight should be fine. This fight should be fine. This is looking really scary, this fight. Especially because of the lead. The lead is completely out of control. But I found a good solution for this lead. I found actually a really good solution for this lead. I need the lefties back. Yeah, I need to actually fly. Can Flygon fly? Yes, okay, cool. So we can straight up fly to Slateboard City again. And grab the lefties again. Yeah, we will do it like in every fight. Whenever we need the item, we will just straight up change that, of course. Yeah, we want to have the lefties for this fight. And with that, we have the lefties back in the back. Okay. All right. Yo, why is this fucking box always looking like a mess, man? I have my Protect Mons right now in box 2, so I will find them pretty easy. Okay. So we have Weavile. Yeah, most of the time this is fine, this fight. Most of the time. Arcanine is fucking annoying. That Arcanine is fucking annoying, dude. Okay. So we will hold no item on my Golly. This is on purpose. We will hold the Never Melt Ice on my Weavile. Really important, we need to change a move here. Or remove a move, basically. Leftovers on Salazzle. Yeah, and just Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry on Magnezone, and yeah, the Beedrill Mega item. So we need to remove a move on Weavile. This is really important for the plan. And I'm not using this move anyways. So yeah, I never used that move. I will not use that move because it can just fucking miss. And yeah, even if you have like the white lands, you have a 1% chance that you will miss this fucking move. And because Weavile is that fast, there is no reason to use Zoom Lens. And Weavile is not tanky enough for that as well. So yeah, we will remove that move, because with that we will not bait a kill for someone, and we will always bait that Pokemon first. We can have a flag slot here on my Weavile basically later on with like, I don't know, Brick Break or something like that. We can also scale Fake Out technically. So yeah, the box is stacked completely. We have really good options right now. Let me put the mons pretty quickly into the cart before we start the last fight for the stream. So we have Golly. The lead is brutal here. I have basically 2 mons for the lead here because this is so brutal. But yeah, Golly shows again why it is so fucking good. It is just so fucking good, man. Magnezone. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Last fight for this stream. Round number 3. In the Space Center. Leading with Quick Claw Digger's Beam. This thing is a monster. Double Edge, EQ, Fire Punch, and even knockoff. So if you hold a damage item, this can even knock off your fucking damage item. Thankfully, Golly is a really strong lead here, because we will always bait Double Edge. We are not holding an item. We can always First Impression to do the chip damage what we need. And always bait the emergency exit button, because the minimum damage is more than 50%. But it will never, ever crit kill me. 98% is max crit roll. This is disgusting, dude. We are talking about a fucking Golly here right now. So we will First Impression here. And there's a Double Edge, and this will always proc the emergency exit button. Okay. We'll switch to Weavile. Weavile will always kill this with Ice Shard now. That we will ignore the Quick Claw, and we will always bait in Focus Band Ribombee, because Ribombee sees a slow kill with Moonblast and Bug Buzz. And Icicle Crash is not seeing a kill. Triple Axel would see a kill. That's the reason why we removed that move, basically. We will go to Salazzle. And Salazzle is tanking this move pretty good. Yeah, there's a Moonblast. It's better than Bug Buzz, because Bug Buzz can special defense drop. And with the lefties, we are pretty fine here. So we are doing what we always do on mons like Focus Band, if we can do it. The Encore. And we are 5 points faster than this Ribombee here right now. Because this is modest. If this would be timid, then it would not be possible. So yeah. We Toxic. And now we will kill this next turn with Flamethrower. Flamethrower. If this will proc the focus band now, it will just die next turn, otherwise it will just die. Ah, yeah! Special defense drop. Sorry. My bad. My bad, my bad. We can just encore this again. That's fine. Yeah, we got special defense drops. I forgot that. It's completely fine. Doesn't really matter. Salazzle is tanking that still decently. Lefties are really nice here. So we need to encore this one more time. But that's okay. I don't need Salazzle HP that much. I was thinking about a pivot with Salazzle. We can still do this pivot one time. Because we will get lefties now, and if this is not a focus band proc, this will just die. And we will get lefties again. Let's see if this is focus band proc on 1 HP basically. Okay, cool. No focus band. So lefties again. This is Arcanine. Should be Arcanine, right? Arcanine sees a kill. Slow kill, yeah. This is random move, Flare Blitz Wild Charge here. It doesn't see a kill. So it's a bit annoying, it's a random move here. That's okay. We go to Donphan. This is Bright Powder, this is the most annoying Pokemon in this fight, I would say. Oh fuck, fuck. Shit. I actually forgot about the burn. Ah, shit. Okay, let's hope we will not get a burn here. Fuck. I really forgot that, man. Alright. Ooh. Yeah. My bad. I forgot about the burn, basically. I just had, basically, Wild Charge in my mind. Ah, fuck. That is a bad mistake. Yeah, this is Silvally. This is random move from Silvally here, by the way. We can do the pivot what we want to do. We can do the pivot to Salazzle here one time. We want to bait multi-attack here. And Salazzle is always baiting multi-attack. Yeah, it's multi-attack anyways. But we can't afford the random move Ice Beam Flamethrower. Even if this crits, by the way, this is still multi-attack. So we was fine. And now we go to Beedrill. This can, I think, even imprison here. Because it's not seeing a kill. Yeah, like I said. Okay. Yeah, we Mega Evolve, kill this with U-turn. This is still Valley Grass, so this will just die now. Yeah, mistake with the Donphan, but I don't know. I think I could use Flygon. Flygon was the play. Yeah, Flygon was actually the play. We could technically die to a double crit there as well, with Flare Blitz in close combat. So yeah, that would also not be riskless. Dude, we are not fucking even killing it. Without damage item. Yeah, but okay, Donphan also need the recall, basically. Yeah, we go to Magnezone here. With that, we will finish this fight, because this is Choice Banded Klinklang with Gear Grind, and that is 4-time resisted. So my Magnezone will completely shit on this Klinklang now. The Thunderbolt, we could even hard switch into this move. Like, this is doing jack shit. And we always do more than 50%. So yeah, like we can see, this is a super easy matchup for my Magnezone. We even got the para. Holy shit, dude. Holy Magnezone. Alright. Yeah, that was not clean. That was for sure not clean. Because if we get the burn, this also survives. And then we need to do some pivots, and this gets ugly, man. This gets really ugly then. Then we might need to sack something. Okay, but that's it. The next fight will be a boss fight, I think. And then we will have a back-to-back-to-back. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next stream. I will try to prep everything till the tag battle for the next stream. I think I will not prep the tag battle in the next stream, for the next stream. But yeah, let's finish everything till the tag battle at least. See you guys in the next stream.